Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Miami-Dade Police Department's Week in Review.
In last week's edition of this program, we mentioned our distress that the celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Day was disrupted by the horrendous shooting of 8 people. This week, we can report that 2 arrests have been made in connection with that crime. Thankfully, all victims of the shooting survived and have been released from the hospital.
Because it is a tragedy that is occurring to our young men in our society. They need to put down the guns because there is no success story coming out of this today. We have 2 individuals in custody for second-degree murder, attempted second-degree murders. That is not a success. That is a failure by all of us when that happens. Thank you.
MDPD's ongoing efforts to enhance relations with young people in our community was highlighted this week. On Monday, a team of officers led by Assistant Director Stephanie Daniels organized a youth forum led by the Miami-Dade County Youth Commission. The topic of the forum was how to mend the relationship between law enforcement and youth to make a change.
Every time that we have a forum, a roundtable discussion, we need the youth at the table so they can give us their input and their concerns and suggestions of how we can do what we need to do to help combat crime and just keep them safe overall.
It really made us feel like our voices really do matter for law enforcement to actually hear us out and see what we have to say. And I just really hope to see a lot of events after this event to follow up and answer more questions that we may have in regards to the relationship between law enforcement and the youth.
Director Juan Perez held an award ceremony on Thursday at which some of our officers were recognized for their unselfish and outstanding service. Officers Brendan Hill and Hector Rodriguez of the Special Patrol Bureau received Departmental Exceptional Service and Officer of the Month awards. Officer Brad Carter from the Robbery Bureau also received an Exceptional Service Award and was named Distinguished Officer of the Month. And Officer Esteban Murua from the Kendall District was awarded the Departmental Bronze Medal of Valor and a Life-Saving Award and was also selected as Distinguished Officer of the Month. Director Juan J. Perez presented the awards. Pedestrian and traffic safety was in focus this week. MDPD officers and other first responders joined the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles at a news conference to refocus the public's attention on the move-over law and the Arrive Alive license plate. The department also embarked on the second phase of a program to reduce traffic crashes and fatalities involving pedestrians and bicyclists. Details of these programs are at our Facebook page.
We'd like to congratulate this week's Challenge Coin winner, Aisha Jimenez. Be sure to follow our social media channels for the latest and up-to-date information happening in our department. Thanks for watching and see you next week.